evil dark dragon blade.
Yo, what's up, Lightning? Welcome back to the stream. You're doing well. Yo, what's up, Estios? Saludos. Buenos días. Try to be spirit. What's up, Ina? Welcome back. Thank you for the good luck. Good luck. Thank you, villains. Welcome back. Nothing much, just relaxing today. Nice. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, chilling. I actually tried a run offline for fun yesterday, and I was actually having a really good run until Alma, basically. And after it just went like downhill. But like I pretty much lost the run on the chopper in chapter 9. I got like a really bad pattern. And it cost me my tally, so I said fuck that. Why the blocking? Yeah, not too bad. Got through NG2 Chapter 1 on Master Ninja last night. Which half of the game was what, for this or NG2? For this, it's always the late game though. That's harder. Like because technically this run doesn't really start until you reach like chapter 10, because that's when you start doing the low L UF strat, you know. So before that, it's like, well, it's definitely part of the run. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the. It's usually not the places where you'll lose the most time. Or like the late game that is that. Surprised actually there that only one died. Well, NG2, I think the early is harder. Well, on the higher difficulty, I guess, because you have less weapon, less shit to work with. That's fucking ugly, dude. Just totally ignore my shit, dude. I mean, there's some chapter that are like kind of like more of a slow chapter late game, like chapter 11 is like that, you know, swimming chapter. Like only thing you have on that is like Goku. I'm surprised that hit me. And then like chapter 14 compared to, we'll say, 12 and 13 is like kind of more calm. I mean, the labyrinth and shit with the fishes is kind of relaxed compared to Awaken Alma. Like, because technically chapter 13 you mostly have movement, Awaken Alma and Build Bug, so there's not that much fighting, but Awaken Alma is a big thing. And then chapter 12 is very technical on the movement, so it's easy, I think, to lose like a lot of resources in that area if you're not careful. And well, the thing is though, is you can always go back, you know, like you can always go back to the shop before you tackle like Marbus and so on. Like, there's a lot of people that I suggest doing that. Is you get on top if your resources are bad for Marbus, you go like to the shop. Oh wow, okay. You go to the shop and then you basically like refill on what's necessary. You do like, you go back, you do Marbus, and then if needed, you even refill again before you fight Emperor. Because I've already used one. Oh, good luck on live, bro. What up? What up, Magic? How you doing? By the way, bro, I was checking for fun today, Magic. Because I had the temp on something else that I checked, but I checked it while I was playing COD, bro. It didn't even get past. It didn't even. What the fuck? it didn't even get past like 50 Celsius, bro. Yeah, and then I tried at 60 Earth just for fun. It didn't work. And then even, you know, one thing I hadn't tried actually, Magic, and it still didn't work, but I tried it, is that, like, I added launch code in safe mode. You know how they suggest when you don't exit properly, it says launch in safe mode, and it's like, your control won't be changed, but they'll change like your setting, like they'll change your resolution and blah blah blah. So I did that, and I almost thought it fixed it, because for a while I could play, and then it happened again randomly. So at least like I'm excluding like a few bug at a time. But yeah, but I didn't know how to deal with the ghost fish back then. Oh yeah, fair. Yeah, yeah. When you don't know for sure, it can be a bit overwhelming. But yeah, the temp though is very good. It's mean to me, it's mean like the card draw is barely working, like in the sense that it's not like working to its full capacity whatsoever. This is not what I wanted to do, by the way. Like, it didn't work like I wanted to. I'm just gonna take that. Hopefully it's enough. On another hard drive? Nah, that's too much of an headache now to start doing that shit, bro. Like that. I actually do have the money then, that's insane. I would say most of it were by our mistake. No, most of the time is the game being kind of random. I mean, yesterday me falling though was entirely my fault. Something like that, it's not the game. Anything like that is related to movement and it's kind of a fail. That's pretty much on me as a player. Yeah, and then they're good. It's just random freeze. Like the thing just freeze, it loses signal a second, goes back, freeze, like totally freeze, and then says like the DirectX message, and then the game kind of closes itself, you know. What's up, Ryuji? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the good luck. Terrible fight. Always love the back and forth TT here. Yeah, that's when they don't give me blue at the beginning, because sometimes they do and then you have to change it up, because doing a UT obviously like takes more time. Yo, Chris, thank you very much for the raid, bro. You had a good stream. Welcome, everyone. How was the night rain? Well, better than this, right? Thank you. Courtesy of of reusing.
Dark Dragon Blade.
Thank you for the good luck, by the way, GT. Welcome. Actually, that looked like a lot. Oh yeah. I thought there was no fall damage here. I was trying to get the shortcut to chapter 3. Secret shortcut. You jump off the world.
Evil Dark Dragon Blade.
And then did you crash? You die. Oh wow. But is the game... Dude, are you shitting me? I'm not pushing that far on the joystick. Dude, that controller is fucking shit at time, man. I'm not pushing that far. Like, I did the same fucking thing there, and it didn't push me all the way to the right. Fucking hell, dude. This controller, it's like there's no subtleties. Like you either get like this, there's no like there. It's just this or this. If it doesn't exist in the middle of that. So fucking annoying. Third time the charm. Hey, nice. Really does what I wanted to. Yeah, why the sad face, by the way, Lionel? Yeah, problem is that this game being backward compatible, like a lot of the controller are just not good for this game. Sadly. And I mean, right now, like the controller I'm using, it's like part-time reliable. Guy won't die. I didn't kill anyone, and oh, that you got shot out of the platform, yeah. Yeah, but that happen all the time. Like if Ryu doesn't aim properly, that can happen a lot because when you miss like an arrow, he won't prioritize the right target again, if that makes sense. Like you kind of got to take a risk, and there's always a risk of like what happened, well, happening. And it's funny because it's literally always, obviously because of Ryu, like missing his target in free aim. It's hilarious. Because if you did hit every time, like that would never happen basically because the drone would be dead every time, but because his aim is so random, well, there's time where he's right on the target, another time like The target is right in his face, and he'll shoot like 10 meters away from it. It's been, yeah, that's what happened when, of course, like, you hit the right angle magic. It's more subtle. PS4 controller. Yeah, I liked PS4 controller at the time, actually. Especially first generation. I mentioned that a couple of times, but my first generation PS4 controller, it lasted me like 8 years. It's very good. What's up, other Ponton? Welcome to the stream. You have to ADS there, bro? Where the drones are? I mean, for the guys, yes. For the drone, no, you shouldn't. Like, they're literally right in front of you. Because the problem with ADSing at that part is that the drones are so super far apart that if you go first person, by the time you go first person for the other one, you'll always get hit. That's why, like, the free aim becomes kind of like useful, but only works when Ryu actually hit the fucking target. Vacay? How long was the vacay? I didn't even have to use that. That's good. 1 week? Oh, okay. Okay. I thought for some reason that you took long ass vacation. But yeah, 1 week is not too bad though. It's if you take a really long vacation, like a month, and you get back, then I feel it's like. Giving me blue. Are you rolling? A blue again! King, you game can be more kind than this, actually. Stupid fucking. A blue again! Wow! Bro, this is insane. This is just insane, man. Blues, like, for years, dude. Like, imagine, dude, if I had yellow, because I'm actually, like, on part. Imagine if I actually got good RNG. Like, I'm getting blues, bro, at full health. And then other time you need heal, bro, they give you yellow non-stop, man. This is so fucking annoying, man. So fucking stupid, bro. Honestly, it's so fucking dumb, man. Like, when that happened, dude, it's like, I know the game knows, bro, that I'm speedrunning. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, the stuff that it gives you at time, bro. Like, straight up. Like every other time you're struggling to get blues when you're fucking flashing red, you know? There, how the fuck does only one die? Huh? Can I go in? How the fuck does only one die? Holy fuck, bro. I had like 13 hit or some shit, bro. Only one died. Okay. Blue. Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da. What's up, slut? You think they should change our essence spawn chosen? What do you mean, like for a new one? For a new game or for this? Well, for this, the main problem is I feel like it's a percentage. The thing is, though, is that the percentage should just be like way lower when you're at full health. 50 hit, yeah. You're replacing Mozart because he's not there. Because, like, let's say I don't know what it is, right? I don't know what the percentage is. I feel like it's probably something like 66%, something to get a yellow, and then 33 probably to get a blue. But I feel like if you're at full health, it should be like 90-10, you know? And then as you get lower on health, you increase that percentage, you know? Like if you're at half health, it's like a certain percent, and then when you're flashing red, like it's another percent. But that's how I would do it. Because seriously, a lot of the time there's nothing for Karma Run. The thing is, it's funny for Karma Run, people want blue, but the thing is that if you play for a real Karma Run, like full-blown Karma Run, you kind of have to do like what Kel does. Like you put yourself at low health to force the spawn of blue, rather than like keeping yourself full health and hoping for blue, you know? So the thing is like in a Karma Run, that's probably like a Karma Run's dream, a Karma Runner's dream to get like blue and just stay at full health, right? But the thing is, for the sake of how it works, like it just shouldn't be a thing. Because again, if you're really gonna go for that, just put yourself low health. I already like refilled that or whatever. But yeah, that's how I think. So you increase the percentage as you get lower on health. And then if you're full health or close to full health, the percentage chance of a blue is just lowered. Yo, what's up, Liam? Welcome. About targeting, I once played the MCG, found a bug in one place. If you start hitting enemy without locking on him, if you press lock on after you hit him multiple times. Dante will what? Dante will aim on guy in another room? Other end of the room? Huh, that's weird.
The holy
Yeah, I mean, Nimpo should be the same if you're full Nimpo, like lower chance. I just don't know what are the drop rate lightning, but I just know it makes no sense at times. Because they're especially red, like for some reason, that's another thing, is that you have enemies that have like a higher chance of dropping you like certain essence. Like for example, those guys have a higher chance of dropping you blue. It didn't do the fucking Fiend Seal, dude! You idiot! Do Fiend Seal, you fucking idiot! Oh my god, dude. Twice he's fucking doing Blade of the Loser from behind. The guy's on the ground in front of you, you dumbass. Fuck. Yo, what's up, Striker? Thank you for the good luck, bro. You're doing well. Yeah, but that would be weird though, like overall Magic, because that would almost like the way you say it, it's like that would be more like centered around speedrun. And the thing is, the game wasn't designed around speedrun initially, so I think percentage would be the way to go, like realistically, because that would be an actual thing, you know. Because the other one is like sounds like it's like around like more like speedrun. Like if you go with a certain attack, like it's fine. It's fine the way it is. Like when you do UT, like when you do UT, you always get yellow and shit like that. That's fine. It's just again percentage to me on your health. Same when it goes to Nimpo. Like you should have an increased chance if you have like let's say a missing slot of Nimpo. Like it should be like I don't know, like a percentage difference on how many slot you have. Like if for example you have like one slot and I'm just throwing random number there, but let's say you have one slot of Nimpo and you use it, you're out. Well, you should have like I don't know, like 50% chance to get a red out of an enemy, some shit like that. Well, RNG percentage, I think it's fine as long as it's high enough to get most of the time what you want Magic. Like, because that's my thing. It's like, if let's say, bro, when you're at full health, you have like 90% chance to get a yellow from enemy when you kill them normally versus like 10% for a blue. Like, it's a good percentage. I feel like you will get blue, but very rarely. Like it would be a very low number, because like you could go crazy and do like 99 and 1, but technically it could still potentially happen. So I'm thinking like 90% is high enough for low chance. What's up, by the way, Sports? Welcome. Because it's a level of RNG, but it's determined with a percentage that in that case, like, you know, is very high and makes sense. But in here, it's like, I don't know what is that percentage, but to me, the fact that, for example, on Mirai there, in that last try, I got 3 blues out of a red ninja at full health, it's a fucking joke. You know, that should never happen, like, ever. So the percentage is just not good. I don't like my fucking angle, dude. Yeah, I'm changing that. Fuck, why did it go so far there? It was a very weird angle. But also, like, for score, for what I said before, Lightning, when you say, like, when you're asking if you're full health and info, yeah, like, exclusively if you play for point, I think, most of the time. Because you will not really need that if you're doing casual run or speed run, because, I mean, there's time where getting red even even when you're full and info is actually useful. Mainly because, like, let's say, okay, I'm against Awakened Armor, right? And then, like, one of the imp drop a red, but I'm full on red. I'm gonna use an impo, if that makes sense. So it's still good to have, like, a certain percentage chance to drop, because then if you remove it entirely, like, let's say you're full health, it means, like, you're never getting blue regardless. Like, that's, to me, that's a bit, like, overkill compared to the way it already worked. It's like, I don't want to change it like crazy. I just want to change it that it kind of makes it a little bit more, it's better with the logic, I would say. Hold on, hopefully. Now, some game are designed around speedrunning straight up, like 100% lightning, actually. There's some games that are like that, like rhythm game, where you have to go, like, super fast. There's definitely games that are straight up designed for that specifically. Sure that I have to do that, but, like, holy fuck, he's annoying, man. I mean, when you're flashing red those slots, you do have an increased chance of getting blues, like, that's for sure. I don't know the percentage, but that's 100%. Because Kel does that on his Master Ninja Karma run. Like, he puts himself low health on purpose to give a higher chance of blue to spawn, and it, like, it 100% works. Like, it works, it's just the percentage is not really known as far as I know. Like, I don't know, like, nobody never really, because I honestly, to test that, it would take, like, a lot of time. Because you would have, like, almost to kill, we'll say, the same enemy a certain amount of time to do, like, an actual percentage and such. It'd be a lot of testing. Okay, dude, can you fucking calm down, man? I hope he gave me a blue. Unless, yeah, I mean, I'm not the one that would do stuff like that. I feel like Guilty could probably figure that out to know what is really the percentage. It'd be interesting to know, because I do feel like the blue, like, if, let's say, okay, right now, earlier, if that was really, like, just bad luck, because let's say it's really set at a really low percent, and I got that, it means that it's still not low enough, you know? That makes sense. Because it could be something like, I don't know, maybe like 75%. So you have like 3 chances out of 4 to get a yellow, but 1 chance out of 4 to get a blue in that case. getting it 3 times in a row is low percent, but it's still like not unheard of, you know? No, that's definitely way higher than that ping with the amount of time it happened, dude. Yeah, but if it's like, let's say if it would be that though, like lightning, if it would be that, it means then that it's still not low enough the percentage, you know? Like if let's say if it's 90-10, as you say there, right? It's 10% chance to get a blue, bro, and I get that twice in a row, it's still not low enough then. It would have to be like 95-5 or some shit like that. Like, but only by getting it would have to we would get a real idea on what's happening. Yeah, basically 1 in a million chance. -1. Also, right now, I kind of hope I managed to do, because I did manage to use an elixir, but it's really rare. Yeah, there you go. It's really rare. Like I was gonna say, when I manage to use an elixir, I usually never get it, and I didn't get it. Unfortunate. Jealous of that level 2 dragon sword outcome. Okay, nice. It gave it to me, dude. God damn it. Surprised that IS did not hit me. Thick potato, dude? I have a potato cooker. How you doing, bro? Damn, he knows your full name. Since Bert.
Not bad. So
How you doing, cooker, by the way? Interrupt me. Okay. Did fucking interrupt me. Oh, and am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. Nice. Okay. Cool. Okay, I'm make a little bit of money. Definitely not ideal to lose the tally, but the time is still not too bad, so I'll take it. But just not ideal. Yeah, I saw you play that a little bit actually. Yeah, that looks like a rough run though. Do you have like all the command to? I mean, it's short though. That's the advantage. But do you have like all the command to like practice shit and reset quick and all of that? But yeah, I'm doing pretty good, Cooker. I'm doing good, bro. World record is actually really hard to beat, man, because it's close to perfect actually. So. Oh, nice, Cooker. Well, if you enjoy it, bro, try running it. Why not? See if you like it. Again, very short run, so that's an advantage, I think. Did they have a release date for Ragebound yet? Summer. That's it. You installed COD yet, Cooker? Probably not. I mean, think about it, Ryuji, like the man, I just forgot the fucking name, but the Crazy Bean or whatever game. Like it was supposed to be last summer, bro. Killer Bean, there you go. The Crazy Bean, bro. Yeah, it was supposed to be last summer. I guess I forget about it because it's been so long, bro. For what? For COD? It made you crash? I almost don't believe you, Cooker, because it's not like I'm crashing like every 2 minutes in the game. Was there, Pin? Is that a fact? What do you have it on? Do you have it on BattleNet? Combo Mad Steam? I mean, right now I don't have a problem with Steam except what I told you, bro. Like, me, I can launch it, but sometimes it will randomly crash. Like, my thing just freeze and I keep getting the DirectX error. Like, I'm still playing for the fucking pass right now, but it's like pretty much unplayable in a way. Like, I just have to re-log in every time. That's why I wouldn't play the VR right now because, like, forget it. It's like getting kicked out in the middle. In Plunder, it's not bad because, well, it doesn't change anything. What the fuck was that, dude? Bye-bye. And also, I'm gonna test a new monitor this week, Cooker. I don't think it will actually fix it by any means, but like I basically thought of using the fact that my father wanted to give me a birthday gift as a good excuse to test it, basically. Because I don't really need a new monitor, like my 240Hz is fine. But I thought I would like test it with a higher refresh rate monitor. So when my father asked me if there was something I wanted, I said, well, could do a 360Hz monitor. So we'll test with that, see if that does anything. But I don't think it will because I think the glitches happen like over 180, I think, but I don't know because I don't have a 180. You know? So I don't know, but that's what I heard. I heard it start from 180, but me, I can get down to 120, but if I go to 240, it happens. So. Oh my god, bro, why did I keep that again? I keep taking it even though I know I'm full health. Yeah. Yeah, but you have a 5080, so like right now it's happening with the fucking 5070 Ti. Very annoying. That bone dragon on that bony guy, Arnhem. How we doing, Barnum? Like, this guy's been attacking quicker for some reason. Weird. Well, I mean, I don't know regarding what doping, because I'm not using that, so for me, it's like, doesn't do anything. Oh, he didn't fucking die. Are you fucking shitting me, dude? You'll die. Oh, now and also doesn't give me a fucking UT there. Bullshit, dude. Right now, I'm not getting a blue out of that. Can the guy die? Dude, what is that, man? What is that HP, dude? I did like a million fucking combo on that guy, dude. He doesn't die. What is that shit, dude? Fucking hell. Fuck this fun is crap, dude. Oh, wow. Terrible. Awful. That's terrible, dude. Holy fuck, this archer dude was invincible. Like, that's why I'm starting to like really think about like straight up swapping to potency just to kill the archer, and after like swap back to like sun for the rest. Because like it's insane to me how they survived that. That's why in the past I remember I always went with potency, because you have a really high chance to just kill them with one combo, and even if you don't, you'll kill them with the follow-up 100%. Because there I feel like I wasted more time trying to kill it with the armlet of the sun and you wouldn't die, compared to I would have if I just menu potency and XYY then. Like, it would have been dead already. I could have moved on. Like, that's what I'm gonna do, I think. Because I waste more time not menuing than I do in menu, and to me that's just fucking dumb. Especially that at the beginning I do a menu like to switch to the flail, so I can always equip potency, just dispatch the first two archer, and then switch back to sun after for the UTs. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Well, zombie having a ton of HP on this difficulty compared to normal, and sometimes, like, I guess because of the random HP, like that, even more HP than what they should have. Alright, that was a good chapter though. Terrible zombie though with all of that, but good chapter overall. Yeah, because that chapter was actually not good on my PB lightning, that's why. I remember I probably had to farm more cats or something. Because there's no way with such terrible zombie, like, and such that I would have saved time. This... We'll see more after actually how the run is going. We'll get a real idea. Huh? What the fuck, bro? This is the first time, by the way, that this should happen. Like, that I basically, like, get hit right, like, from the start there, dude. Fucking terrible, dude. Right at the beginning. Oh, it was going well before that room. I just lost fucking 20 seconds to that shit. Like, that was one of my worst red room, like, getting shot that early. I usually get shot after I kill the first archer. There, I couldn't even kill the first archer. And I wasted fucking IS trying to kill it, because after the explosion, he was in hyper armor the entire time. That's why I had to fucking delay it. So, like, terrible fucking room overall. Really bad. See how this goes. I hate those fucking kickback, dude. It's so ridiculous, man. I would have taken the Nimpo, but I tried to go around it, and for some reason it wasn't there. Like, I just don't get the fucking thing, and that's probably because of the terrible fucking camera snap that it made me feel like it was in a certain area, and then when I tried to go there, there was absolutely fuck all, man. Holy shit. We'll see how it goes. But if this run die, I won't be too sad, because even if it seems like it's good because I had a bad chapter 6 and we're ahead, like yesterday I did better than that. Yesterday I was like a minute 15 ahead after chapter 6, and then like I lost like I think a minute 30 on Alma alone. So I ended up like plus 15 after the chapter. So, and right now, just because of the red room, we lost 20 seconds there. So unless we get a really good Alma, we're gonna actually probably lose time. Because the Alma was actually really good. And by really good, like cooperating. Not me like playing better or anything, just like Alma that actually gets re-knocked by the fucking oh nice, dude. I love when the game does that, dude. I'm about to dip and then it gives me what I want, dude. And that's when I say, dude, it's like the game knows, man. Like it's almost laughable, because I'm about to dip and then suddenly like, oh, it gives me a red, like that's what I'm looking for. But before that, when I'm going forward, it's not giving it to me a single fucking time. Yo, what's up, John? Welcome to stream. I'm doing fine. How are you? Doing fine beside this run, being cancer as usual. I've been getting also terrible fight here lately. I'm not sure why, like really bad fight. Alright, let's try to get a good Alma. Camera snap, did you see that? I'm trying to go one side, the game is like, hey, look at that other side. Stupid fucking game, dude. Here, aiming at the imp instead of Alma. Camera, can you stop those fucking snap, please? Oh, it's pretty much ripped. Terrible Alma again. Camera snap. I don't even have control of where I'm fucking going in this fight, dude. Most of the time, like, the game is, like, controlling. And, of course, it goes toward Alma this time instead of going towards the imp. I'll finish her just for fun, but it is ripped.
The evil dark dragon blade.
The goddess of RNG, yeah. Goddess of garbage. For real. So random, man, that boss. Like, it would actually make the game better if she was less random. But it is what it is for this run. That chapter though went downhill like hard though, but like again the zombie didn't help. Like the red room was god awful because I think I was like at plus 40 there after I finished her or something. But if even with that garbage fight, I think if I got like a better red room, I think we could have potentially continued because plus 20 is not like dramatic after this. Like, you can catch up to that on Master Ninja. On normal, it's a bit different. But on Master Ninja, it's something you can definitely catch up. But, like, the fact that she was this trash and then we got just, like, this bad of a red room, it's what pretty much killed the run, sadly. Because with a decent red room, that was a different story. See that here? Classic, dude. This essence was closer. It appeared before. It gives me the blue over the absorb of the yellow.
The evil dark dragon blade.
I mean, even if you know what you're doing, technically, like if you play casual, that boss is very easy to beat. Like Amma, if you understand her pattern, she's very easy to beat. But when you're speedrunning, that's what I explained many times, is like me, I do stuff that I know has a fucking high chance of getting me hit, if that makes sense. Like, for example, anytime like I do a FS midair when there's imp around, like I'm just calling to get like slid in, if that makes sense. Like, I'm calling for the imp to slide and just, like, grab me as they pass through. Because that's, like, really easy for it to pass that, if that makes sense. So it's like you do shit and you know it's gonna probably get you hit. But you have no choice. Because if you play safe to just kill her, well, it's not a speed run anymore. You know what I mean? Because if it was just finish the run percent, I could probably finish every single run if I wanted to bother, you know? Like, for example, if I had lost my tally and I really wanted to finish the run, I could have bought, like, a tally instead of leveling the UF. I could have, like, farmed later in Chapter 10 like we used to do. I could do a lot of things to just keep the run going, but it's pointless because the goal is to PB. And to PB at that point, it's like you gotta fucking send it. And if you don't get the right RNG, well, it's just fuck. Because in that specific case, that Alma, like, it was not me playing badly or anything. It was just a trash Alma, million of fucking camera snap that fucked me over where I couldn't see shit. And even if I center the cam in those moments, it's not gonna help me more. Actually, it's gonna be even harder to know where I am because there's camera snap along with centering, which is like 10 times worse than just the bad snap that you get. Like, it's hard to explain, but like there's like literally nothing I could have done in that case that would have made like this fight go better, if that makes sense.
I feel the need for speed.
Yo, what up, King? Is there a bus in NGP with worse camera angle than Alma? I mean, it's hard to beat. It's because of the area, like how small it is. Like, because even Awaken Alma, you can have sometimes not the best camera, but the area is huge. So I feel like it's harder to get like that shit of a camera. In here also is because of the limit of the zone you're fighting in and the game trying to keep you in, you know? But it's that thing where as like an experienced player, I said it, the main problem is the snap. Like, because if you understand how it works and you can center yourself, it's fine. Like, you're gonna be able to keep control over your camera. But when it's the game chosen for you, so like a lot of the time, and that happened to me so many times, I'm gonna roll in one direction, jump in another, depend on how the camera is. But when it does a snap and I already did my roll and it does the snap after my roll, what do you think happened when I'm doing like in the other direction? My joystick, do you think like the game follows where I go? Like, no, it throws me in the opposite fucking direction of what I initially want to go, you know? Like, the game is choosing that for me. I'm not the one that's like, oh yeah, give me that camera snap right there, dude. I want it, you know? Like, it's not that at all. So the game chooses to do that for me, to give me like that camera and then like pretty much fuck me over. Here, what was I trying to hit exactly? Huh? What was I hitting? Hit nobody here. Camera snap here. I was trying to go the other side. Oh my god. Terrible, dude. Holy shit, man. Where am I attack going? Like I'm aiming, I don't even know at what, dude. Like I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to target because I'm going towards enemy and he's aiming at like entirely different enemies. What demon boss? You mean Mirai at the end? But there's no boss though that can one-shot you with a grab unless you're not full health. Yep. No, you don't really have camera snap problem with him because you just fucking loop him with Inazuma, that guy. So there's no really, there's not really a camera problem with that dude. How am I not able to kill two there? One other boss actually that can have shitty camera snap is Ishtaros, but Ishtaros, usually the camera snap will just make you miss like the combo follow-up rather than get you in situation where you'll die for it, which is very different because Alma, if they do camera snap like, well, it did earlier, it can put you in situation where you try to dodge a projectile, but then it throws you like in another direction, so you can't dodge it, thus receiving it and dying to that shit. That is like really not on the player if that happened, but it doesn't matter though because as much as it sucks, it's the game, you know, it's part of the game. So like the outcome is still the same, even if you can say like safely 100% that it's not your fault as a player, and like if that happened, the player would be right to say it's not his fault. Like it doesn't matter because you still died in the end. So like the result is pretty much the same. Thank you, Ryu, for switching mid-target, dude. Thank you. Thank you for not hitting the target here. Going for the enemy when, for a rare time, I actually wanted to go for the torch. Bye-bye. It's even worse also when the enemies are there. Oh, nice. Blue. Just ignoring them. Yeah, I never really experienced that because I never played this game on 360s. Dead as Disco? No, I have not actually. I saw you play that. I have no clue what that is. It's good, yeah? What is it about? Like Batman? Oh yeah, Batman in terms of combat? Just beating up guy with music. Huh, I'll try to check it on Steam. Is it on Steam? Free demo? Oh, the game is not released yet? Oh, full game not. Ah, I see. Gotta be good, bro, if you're playing a fucking demo, man. Oh yeah? Huh. Interesting. Reminds me of like that old game, like of course very different, but Audio Surf where you could do that. Like you had the track and you could like kind of import your own track and such. Nice. You know what, Joseph? Yeah, I played a little bit back then. Let's see what Thumper is. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, that's been a while though. It's an old game. Auto scroller while using it. No, that doesn't ring a bell. You got it. If I grabbed that, I knew I was full. I guess maybe I did for too long. Oh yeah, I remember that too, yeah. The level, I never heard of that one though, you know? Never heard. I mean, there's so many games, I feel like it's normal sometimes you haven't heard of a game. You know. Just the use of this guy. Actually good because no 58 combo, but we got a lot of money. Yeah, I think so actually, King, because on very hard a lot is tied to Scarab reward. Very hard is a weird difficulty. Dude, what the fuck? Welcome. Days, what's up, level 1? Welcome back to stream. How we doing? Oh, wow. Well, it's 40 Scarab for Inazuma. Well, you could just check where they are, King. Like, you could just check where they are, bro. Like, that's how most people do it at first, because when you know where they are the first time after, it's easier to remember where they are, you know? Yeah, because 50 Scarab is for the Dark Dragon Blade and shit. That's the, like, literally the amount of Scarab in the game is 50. So you don't need 50 for Inazuma, you need 40. $99 combo. That noise, bro. I don't know, because those are very vague questions, bro. Obscure in what sense? Like, it's just a vague question, bro. Gotta be a bit more specific with the term you're using. I have no fucking idea, bro. Because, I mean, if it's really obscure, how the fuck would I know about it in the first place? Me also, that's like literally not keeping up to date or anything with gaming nowadays. I pretty much see stuff as it's getting released, you know, so I have absolutely no idea. Oh, nice, thank you. Like, my second jump just never came out. Were, but I mean, there still is. An idiot, that guy, dude. Wreck 4. Bro, like seriously, why am I getting that, man? Why am I getting this? Dude, I'm on a Series S. It's a fucking digital version, dude. I don't even have a fucking disc. Like, bro, this is just so dumb, man. How the fuck does it happen? It makes no sense.
The evil dark dragon blade.
No, that happened to me on 1S. I'm on Series S also. Like, I don't even have a disc slot. Series X does have a disc slot. I don't. No, this happened on my 1S a while ago. Like, it's a bug with the backward compatibility. Because that's something that actually used to happen for real with the regular Xbox, but that was really because your disc was damaged. But in that case, like, how the fuck do I get, like, an error of a damaged disc when, like, it's a digital game? I just don't get it.
The evil
I don't know, Kingman, bro. I wish I knew. Because if I knew, bro, I would do anything I can to avoid it happening. Because also we don't know. This run might have been good, you know? Now we'll never know. Because I got fucked. And I can tell you that if I get to chapter 4 today and that happened again, we're fucking done for today. I can tell you that 100%. Thoughts on NG4? Yo, what's up, Christian? No, not much thought, bro. It's too early to say. The only thing I say is I don't like the sound effect in the game so far. I don't like the noise the sword is making. Is it a blue? No. How do I grab that essence? How does that make sense? God End is good too. Yeah, God End is a fun game. Game for sure. prefer G3 Ryu. What you deserve, dude, for staying in the fucking corner the entire time. Quite a lot. I saw the other guy too was gonna have like a godlike timing and I let him. Yeah, can you? Okay, not too bad. I'll be learn moment. Your half-baked processor. Lol. Right? Yeah, thank you, King. Have a good one, bro. Hope word goes by quick, bro. Waiting to be played, and I'm like, nope. Why though? Are they waiting to be played? Like, just uninstall them if you're not gonna play them, right? Problem solved. Like Mirai? Imagine if you could do it with a dragon sword. Didn't die from that. That guy was not gonna die anyway, for sure. Even more OP in Ninja 4? Well, you would need to have enemies that go with that then. You gotta be careful for what you ask. Believe in Platinum game? But I don't know, like making a good Ninja Gaiden is very different. What I say many times, every time people ask me about that, like what I think, like I always have the same reply. I hope to get proven wrong, but I think that Ninja Gaiden 4 will be a good action game, but it's not gonna be a good Ninja Gaiden game. That makes sense. Because technically, when you think about it that way, like from a logical standpoint, it's like Team Ninja that is supposed to be the dev behind this, they don't even know how to make a good game anymore. So Platinum game that had never done a Ninja Gaiden in the first place, like how are they gonna nail the concept, especially if they go by watching like latest stuff like Master Collection, you know, NG2 Black and shit. Like, I don't know. Like, you basically go towards like the weakest the weakest game of what really makes like a good NG game, if that makes sense. I mean, for everyone though, what a good NG game is very different, you know? Like, for some people it will be NGB, for some people it will be NG2, for some people it will be like the other one, it will be like Sigma 2 Master Collection, blah blah blah, you know? Everyone has their own right, and I think most of the time, obviously, it goes with the amount of time you put in each of the games. So me, I always say, like, my opinion is biased because, like, I have, like, way more hour in this game, so it's normal that to me, like, peak NG is this game, and then, like, NG2 is very good in different way, but after that, to me, it just goes, like, it just goes downhill, you know? I kind of wanted to, yeah, I kind of wanted to do that. Yeah, we're gonna try to. Yeah, that was actually goddamn terrible, but that was because of the bad beginning. At least I kind of salvaged it, but yeah, it was terrible. But it's because chapter 1 was good, so we can continue already. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Like, you see, that's what I'm saying, is that if you enjoy it, bro, like me, I always say, it's like, you do what you prefer as a gamer, you know? Like, because I feel like, for example, me saying that I prefer this one, I'm not a fan of Razor's Edge, like, should not make a difference into someone that's a fan of the game. It's just an opinion, right? And I think it's fine to stand by, like, your opinion. Me, I have too much time in this game at this point, and, like, the way I critique those other games is that I just wish they were more like this one, which is never gonna be the case, so it's, like, literally pointless, if that makes sense. But one game that I wish, like, was actually being made, that it's never gonna get made, I think, at that point, but one game that I wish it was made more than, for example, Ninja Gaiden, because, as I explained, like, I don't have huge faith into Ninja Gaiden, like, coming back to being a good game, but one game that I would have loved to make a second one, bro, was fucking Vanquish. Like, Vanquish, that game was awesome. It's just, it really went under the radar, sadly, but it's an incredible game, and it's never gonna get a sequel. It's good though. Well, Devil May Cry is also very different, and it's fine in terms of gameplay. Like, Devil May Cry is very good, but a lot of, not just DMC mode nowadays, a lot of fucking company are really trying to just copy the fucking From Software formula, you know? Are you asking me if I did the trials in it for what? Like, for NG True Razor's Edge, I played one day of that game, so that's it. Like, I never Never finished that game. Yo, what's up, Ferris? Welcome back to the stream. Ah. Because of the blue terrible tool. Yeah, that's probably a good vision to have, I guess, Lord Blood, in the sense that you can still appreciate it without, like... Because there's game like that, Oh, Vanquish? Yeah, I did do the trials in it, yeah. I didn't do, like, all of them, if I remember, but I did do most of them. And I'm sure if I bother, I could have, like, done all of them. Because I was pretty good at Vanquish overall. And you can, yeah, you can like the, what it's called? You can like the game despite knowing that it's not the best version of it, I guess. But it did that also for Devil May Cry, you know, with DMC Devil May Cry. I remember a lot of people shit on that game, saying it's not a good Devil May Cry, but it's a good action game. So, and I also seen that for NG3. Like people saying that. Actually, I didn't want to combo that guy, but okay, we'll keep it. I think I did one too much. Insane, dude. Like, how can I be so bad at aiming every time? And by me, I mean Ryu. Like, how can he miss fucking twice, bro? Like, I jump, I dodge, go back, shoot the guy, misses, man. Like, it's been twice we felt like this nowadays. Like that, I never felt so much in my entire life here, by the way. Like, to him missing, like, dude, the drone is literally 3 feet in front of your face. Like, it's literally right there. Like, it's insane, dude. How the fuck? And it's not true, bro, that I'm gonna start staying back on the thing because of that happening. Like, I'm not fucking doing that. I don't care, dude. Well, actually, I think it happened more in the past 2 days than, like, since I've been running Master Ninja altogether. Like, it never happened so frequently. Like, well, what's happening right now, like, me falling, like, it never happened this much. Because it's literally get thrown up the ship. Like, there's other way that thing can hit you and you can fall back inside. But here, every time, it's hitting me, like, perfectly in that angle. But I can't magic, because if I ADS, bro, there's even a higher chance it will happen. Because I'm gonna get hit while I'm ADSing, you know? So that would increase the chance. The only other thing I can do is play like a pussy, dude, and back up a little bit on the platform. So that if I get hit, like, I don't get thrown up the shit. But again, I don't want to fucking do that. Well, the only reliable plan is to back up a little. Like, I could do that. It's just, it's even worse to aim when I do that, actually. Somehow find ways to be even worse at it.
Yes, sir.
Come on, grab it, dude. How close, bro? This makes no sense. How close do I have to be for this shit, dude?
Yes,
Come
sir.
on, game. Maybe go for an entirely different guy. Timing, dude. Timing. Where am I doing my forward? Can you roll? Thank you. Thank you. I block. Yeah, interesting actually. Have you checked Lost Soul Aside? No, I have not checked Lost Soul Aside. I probably won't even think of it lightning until there's a release. But, I mean, if it's good, I'll probably hear of it when it gets released, right? Like, I vaguely heard of it, though, I think, that game. Just, I don't remember gameplay. Got the 50. There you go. Reap the triple kill. If it happens again, guys, I'm just calling it. If I fall in chapter 3 again like this, I'm calling it. If I, that's whatever. If I get this damage thing, I'm calling it. Like those two things will do that. I'm calling it if that happens. Well, I call it if it happens. Imagine. If it doesn't happen, we're good. Call me instant. Alright, Magic, appear, bro. Perk. Where you at? You have your teleporter, bro? Ready to TP? I'm compiling shader, bro. Hang on. Fine, bro. I just crashed anyway, Magic. I'm joining back in. Joining back in, bro. No, but this guy, bro, you can see it. Then, like you would have seen from his point of view, dude. You would have laughed so hard, bro. He's like placing, bro, a turret. He's like looking at the ground like this, bro. And then suddenly, bro, like he remove his turret and start like beaming me, bro, on the top. I mean, like I understand controller have aim assist, but like, there's a limit to the aim assist.
The holy.
No, I don't think so, actually, Lightning. Yeah, no, I don't know anyone that's, like, good enough on those 3 games to do a speedrun of that level. Because the thing is, actually, is that Grayson's run, even of NGB, like, I'm not gonna lie, his run is pretty damn good. Like, for being in a continuous thing, you know, like Marathon, it's not like a dedicated run where he did, like, Master Ninja on NGB, if that makes sense. Like, it's just a run he did for his trilogy. And I think like it's a very good run. And I mean JTB playing NG3 is one thing, but I don't see like NGB ever speed running NG3. Yeah, but him saying he likes it versus he's gonna speedrun it, very different. Because JTB never speedran NG2 either, as far as I know. Could be wrong, but I don't ever remember him ever speedrunning anything in NG2, so... Actually, I think it's the same fucking thing, to be honest, that I'm doing. Might vary it up the combo a little bit, but it's pretty much always the same. Finish around the same time. So it's very similar-ish. Yeah, but me usually getting it more consistently goes with starting the fight with a UT. Because if I start the fight and I get a yellow and I do a ET, I usually kill the guy. And then that's only 2 combo, and then after I have to kill the black tag soldier and such. It's wow. Yeah, at some point it's because I don't like. I mean, this is the longest run technically I do, but at some point I've thought about doing like kind of like all difficulty speed run. It's just like in a row. It's just it would be too long in my opinion. Like do Master Ninja. Yes, sir. I was clearly aiming towards the other guy, like, come on. Well, they're not robot, they're still soldier in like those weird armor. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's just because you don't see under their armor. But they're the same thing. They're just the same thing. Now we can't fall anymore, but we can still get the disc error, guys, so... Anti-flying swallow armor. Well, not all of them though got that, but yeah, I know what you mean. Jump scared. I hate this interruption. Is there just one guy? How the fuck do I get interrupted? No, because you cannot fall when rolling, actually, lightning. That's why I did that. Like if you roll on the edge of something, you'll never fall off. As if you let go of the joystick and then just tap it after you roll, then you can fall. But rolling and to the side, you won't fall off to that. Ah, what, dude? Oh, okay, dude. What? What am I getting right now? What is those fucking hit, dude? Fucking piece of shit, dude. Like, really a fucking piece of shit, dude. What a bad boss. But we continued, dude, because, again, this was fine. As long as we don't get the stupid fucking disc error crap. That's it. Don't give me that game, don't give me that. Alright. Can't believe I had to use a small there because he was so crap, dude. Yeah, right? Alternator. With an amazing mechanic of random carpet bombing, you know, that can hit the player randomly. Like, oh, so much fun, man. Like, people are gonna love that design, guys. We're gonna end up like a very respected design. Like, cause when I think of Sigma, bro, I think of Alternator fight, and I'm like, holy shit, this is like peak Ninja Gaiden right there. Yeah, it's fine though, Lightning. It's fine, bro. But that's why I'm just telling you that I wouldn't have fall, because that's done on purpose. Wow, they all died, seriously. Randomly losing your tally, right? Yeah, it's amazing, bro. Again, peak design magic, I'm saying it, bro. I'm kind of hoping again I managed to dupe because I've used like a small elixir, so if I manage to dupe, it would actually use that and I could have the advantage for once. But again, every time I use a small elixir and I try to dupe, I don't get the dupes. Now I have to suffer Sigma. The thing is, though, it's gonna kind of throw you off, Magic, because you're used to equipment. So in this, like, you would have to learn the normal run. Like, you have to learn the fight, because you can't kill stuff in 2 seconds. That's the biggest difference. Me, actually, it's funny, Magic, because that's what I said. I think that sometimes, like, if you want put a limit on me on equipment, is that, like, when I check the way you play, for example, you really play around equipment. Like, I have more of an, like, normal any percent DNA type of mentality, you know? So a lot of stuff I do is somehow, like, similar-ish. But I don't think enough of how much damage you really do sometimes on that, on equipment, you know? And that's why, unlike you, Magic, when I go back to that run, I'll actually check the way you do fight. For the movement, it's fine, because again, I know how to move in the game. Like, I don't need to check what you do with your movement. But for the fight, I'll actually check what you do. Because I know there's a lot of fight I was watching, you do different. You know, you do different. Even Mirai, like, you do the setup of the wall attack at the beginning. Like, I don't even know how to do that. VOD watcher. That's how you learn, bro. That hit there just feel like a little bitch slap to Ryu, you know? I saw it. Playing game. Yeah, it is way faster, yeah, for sure. But, well, because I saw the time you finish the chapter versus what I do, you know, so... No, this is quicker. Is it quicker, actually? This guy shouldn't even hit me when that happened. Like, I don't get how he hit me. Nah, I played too much for that. Now I'm numb to it. Killed him. Like, this guy should pretty much be dead. This guy should be dead. Yeah, there we go. Like, he should have been, like, even dead way before that. I'm dead. Stupid fucking game, dude. I'll still try to continue the run, but that's so fucking stupid in my opinion. Because that guy, you said, I knew it was one hit. Like, it's just so stupid.
Not bad.
I knew there was a chance that would happen, and I still fucking continued, but it's so fucking dumb. The only positive thing with that, actually, is you want to know what it is the fact that I actually died when I had, like, 0 Nympho left. So that was actually really good, because right now I'm fighting, like, Hydra, but with, like, 2 Nympho. So it's actually very useful. That was still a good chapter, funny enough. Like, we've been getting actually decent chapter. Minus losing the tally, again, that's really bad, but I'll try to work around that. Like, next time, though, if I'm in a situation like that where I do a double UT and shit, I'm gonna, like, I'm literally gonna take, like, the idea that he's gonna go for a bite regardless. Like, I'm not gonna be greedy. Because the thing is also how that happened with those enemies, they're a bit like Pazu for that. I guess that, like, even, for example, if I would have done... Oh, nice double connect. Double connect FS, did you see the damage in? Almost deleted my life bar. That's when they double connect on you. But, is that even, for example, if I had killed him, like, before, right? That it would have said, like, 3 out of 3, like, his animation of biting me would have still happened. Like, the game would have prioritized it regardless. So, it, like, it wouldn't have changed anything. Yeah, that's 2, I think, right? 2. That's 3? Is it 3? Yeah, you sure it's 3? I mean, you get the count, so... I thought this was true. Yeah, it doesn't always happen that they double hit FS, but it can happen. Huh. Just do one more to be sure. I'll check how much I have after one more here. Let's see. As if what is that here, dude? Why am I getting such a weird positioning from these guys? Anyway. Okay, well, we have plenty, actually. You know what? I'll still go for more because I'm gonna lose a bit of time, but it's whatever. The positioning, though, here was absolutely trash. I don't know why they were so bad that time around. Well, yeah, I did that jump, of course. Yeah, you can. It's just harder, in my opinion. And the egg has the same thing with the X. You can. I don't know, technically it's just a small menu. It's very short. And it doesn't matter because you use the dual sword on Pazu anyway, not the sword, so you still have to menu anyway. Because you can do it with dual swords, so. I can't go forward though because I need that stupid essence. Did I get it? Yeah, I think I did grab it. I mean, it's very little time saved for a very high risk of missing it. Like that's why I do it with the lunar magic, is that it's doable with the dragon sword, but the timing is different and it's way easier to choke. So it's like, if you do that to save a fraction of a second, bro, it's a bit like the Falcon mentality that I say, like doing very risky stuff for very little reward. Like, I personally don't think it's worth it. If you want to risk it, though, I mean, go for it. Like, the only thing actually I take back on that from Bowsen back then, though, is the alternate skip for the warehouse. Because for the longest time, I thought that skip was RNG, and it was not. So this, I take that back on the time save, but the rest, a lot of the stuff, like his warm fight and all that stuff, it's like way too risky to choke for very little time save. So here I'm gonna tell myself what I said earlier, because I will equip Potency 2. Think you would speedrun it? Ah, damn, yeah, that's long shower, man. That is long. other enemies. Yeah. Yeah. Not great, not that trash. Yo, what's up, Resi4 fan? Welcome back to the stream, hope you're doing well. Oh wow, that was a fucking red? Are you shitting me, game? If this other guy can get up a bit quicker, I could get both maybe. Let's see, let's see. Way too long. Oh yeah, the aura doesn't, right, in the later game. It's just the impact of the balls. Yeah, I think it's a way better idea to good start of the week. Yeah, pretty chill. Ooh, that was close. Okay. We're still saving a bit of time, actually. With more money, too. So. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah. Versus Ryu choosing where Yang, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Choosing himself, like, that's a very bad idea. But yeah, also I think I'm gonna have more money because of the fact that I didn't use one of the elixir because I lost the tally. I could have almost pretended that that loss of tally was somehow tactical. Like the Bone Dragon. Oh yeah, you enjoyed that fight? I don't know if it's like a bad fight. I don't know if I would call it a great fight, but... just an okay fight, I guess. I don't know actually, as for fan. I mean, I just started streaming again with YouTube because the chat before like was just pretty much inactive. It still is sometimes, but like it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I don't really check my sub either on YouTube anymore. 6,000, nice, not bad, not bad. Not insane or anything, not bad. Well, you can do the same skip that you do in the blue room, basically. Fucking skip, bro. Oh my god. I got interrupted. Oh my fucking thing, goodness. Oh my god. But yeah, you just do the same skip that you do in the blue room. It's crazy though because I sometimes like go back to channel that used to be popular on YouTube and shit like that, bro. And it's crazy how some channel like fell off like really hard. You know, like, and how popular they were versus like to what they are right now. Like just one I checked for fun yesterday, bro. I hadn't heard of anything in a while, and I mean, there's literally not much happening anymore. But it was that channel like Epic Meal Time? I don't know if any of you guys remember those guys back then. Those guys were huge, dude. Like very big, and now like it's like I went to check, bro. Latest like video, 34K view on like millions of follower, like, yeah. But you know, you remember them, Chris, like, because you've been around YouTube for a while, so I feel like you remember those channels. Like, there's a lot of those channels, bro. They're dead. Like millions of subs, but they probably barely make money anymore, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy when you think about it. So that's why, like, it's real easy to fall off, you know. Yeah, exactly. While there's some stuff that lasts longer, you know, like, of course, it's that thing too where I'm pretty sure on their end they probably didn't know it was gonna be so successful, so they probably like just milk it while it lasts, you know. How the fight goes? You mean Hydra? Decent, actually. I was just looking to see what they would do, and as I thought, they did absolutely nothing. So. Gonna get that for them. Yeah, they had a good run, yeah. Just crazy when you think about it, because I feel like a lot of people think, oh, if I had millions of subs, I would be a millionaire, but like, it's like, you don't get views anymore, no matter how much people you add. Like, It's done. Getting hit here, 100%. My god, that was just so lucky, dude. And I'm dead. And I'm dead because we don't have tally, so. Rip. It could have been, I don't know, if I killed her really fast, it could have been potential, but not good RNG today, sadly. Oh yeah, yeah, that I saw that, bro. Yeah, White Boy 7, bro. Holy shit, right? Yeah, that's insane, bro. Yeah, it's nuts, bro. Guys with millions of sub back then and shit, man. Like, yeah. So you can for sure follow. Because the file was like very strange for the other We refunded you. Yeah. Well, thank you for stopping by the stream. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Balson is streaming. We're gonna throw him a raid. If you want to play also potentially later, Magic, let me know. Like even with the crash again, bro, I'm still like leveling up at least. So let me know if you want to play later. All right, sounds good. Yeah. Send me a message, bro. But yeah, thank you everyone that stopped by the stream. We'll be back next weekend as usual. I hope everyone will have a wonderful rest of the day and a good week. And I will catch you up next time. Peace out, everyone.